The conversations continue here in Davos, and joining us now is someone who is quite familiar with India and with CNBC-TV18, Juvencio Maeztu, the Deputy CEO of the Ingka Group, IKEA as it's popularly called, joins us now. Juvencio, thank you so much for joining us here on CNBC-TV18. It's great to see you in Davos. We last spoke when you were in Delhi taking stock of your India operations. Sales expansion has been a bit slow and losses have widened. Is that a cause of concern? How do you see that shaping up from here on?
Very good. Good morning, Shereen, and nice to see a sunny day in Davos. It's part of the plan. So I always have said that we come here with a long term in India, and IKEA is a long term oriented company. So we are investing in setting the preconditions for long term affordability in the country. And we have invested, and we will keep investing, and we are very proud of the journey we are in.
But at this point in time, while I understand the need to invest because you are setting up new stores, and we'll talk about that in just a second, but what about demand? What about consumption? Are you seeing any indications of any weakness at this point in time?
No, it's customer love. India, we have 180 million visitors online. And then we have a lot of visitors online. And then our stores in Mumbai, in Hyderabad, in Bangalore are welcoming thousands of very good people who want to have a better life at home.
The expansion plans now and the expansion in the north specifically, let's talk about where things are and how soon you see those stores opening, whether we talk about Noida or Gurgaon.
Yeah, as I said, we are operating in Mumbai, in Hyderabad, and Bangalore. We are building, as we speak, two very big shopping centers, one in Gurugram and the other one in Noida. And this big shopping center will have an IKEA store. It's already under construction. It's an exciting project. And we will soon open online sales of IKEA in Delhi NCR as well. At the same time, we have offering online in Gujarat, in Telangana, in Andhra, in Karnataka, and we have opened for now 62 new cities for more online business. So, and then we are exploring and we are scouting for more opportunities to open more physical stores in these states and also in new states as well.
So by when do you see yourself identifying the new states, the new cities that you could set up your physical stores in? What's the plan there?
Yeah, the plan is, of course, more in Delhi NCR, on top of the one in Gurugram and in Noida. We want to open more in Delhi NCR. We want to open more in Karnataka. We want to open more in Mumbai, in Maharashtra. We want to open in Tamil Nadu as well. So step by step, we are expanding. And
so over the next 5 years, how many stores could we be talking about for IKEA?
Depending on the availability of the land, the more the better, but we need to find the right location. Location is important.
No, I would imagine, but are you also going to experiment with formats, with store sizes? You did that in Mumbai. It didn't work out for you. So, the tried and tested large format route continues to be the route.
Yeah, we tried both different setups, and one didn't go, but the other one, Worldly, is very successful and it's working. We are also exploring different city formats in different parts of the world. City store we have opened in Barcelona, in Tokyo, in London, and we want to do more of this in India, of course. I think it will be a combination in between the big traditional stores, which is for us very important because the store is at the heart of IKEA, with smaller size, not too small, and then on top of that, the online. It's a true omni-channel what we are after.
And you certainly seem to be picking up the pace as far as e-commerce is concerned. I mean, you talked about 62 cities. By when will we see these 62 cities have your online operations?
It's already, we are expanding, and we are now more than 30%, around 30% of the sales in India are online, 70% are traditional store. So we are expanding in both at the same time. It cannot be that it's only a store, so only online.
Yes.
It's a combination.
what about sourcing and the plans as far as sourcing is concerned from India over the next few years?
Very good question. We are sourcing 30%, so we are very proud. We are sourcing 100% of the food range, which is fantastic. And we are now determined to go to the 50% now. And we are working now in the good discussion, good conversation with the government to try to have harmonized standards so we can produce more in India, so we can both use for domestic consumption, but we can export more from India. India only accounts for 1.5% of the global export of furnishing, not the IKEA, in general, only 1.5. And can we agree that India deserves much more than that?
Yes.
So it's a fantastic opportunity, and we are in good conversation with the government to really set up India as a sourcing hub as well.
Well, you know, what will it take to position India as a sourcing hub? You said that you're in conversation with the government in order to be able to achieve that objective. What are the specific asks? What are the enablers that you want the government to put in place?
No, basically is harmonization with international standards. So factories in India can also use the same production and the same facility to have the same product outside. So if a standard are harmonized when it comes to the product requirement, that helps massively to do the export. There are, I think, more than 40 IKEA suppliers, and the IKEA sourcing team now is actively looking for more as well. So we feel very positive, actually, about the development.
Well, you know, you very positive on your continued expansion plans in India. You're in conversation with the government. And of course, you've been a long-term India observer, but also a passionate India lover, Juvencio. You know, what's been the big changes that you've observed in the way that Indians are spending, what they're spending on? What have been some of the surprising trends and how you're factoring those into IKEA's plans?
Yeah, fantastic. I call myself an Indian ambassador in the business community. And you know, India is in my blood after living some years there. But no, what we are experiencing is India is love for cooking and eating, love for family, love for children, and all of these are shaping life at home. We have visited many homes in India. We are learning a lot from India. So it's not only how can IKEA contribute to a better India, it's how India is also making IKEA better, because we are learning a lot. And the idea is, of course, to keep offering affordable and sustainable life at home. We also feel very proud of our sustainability agenda. Do you know, Shereen, that 90% of the deliveries are EV, and it's 100% already in Pune, in Hyderabad or Bangalore. And then we are this year going to be 100% in the renewable energy in our operation in India. And then we have achieved 80% recycling already in India. So it's more, how can we combine affordability and sustainability together for better life at home?
So that's as far as India is concerned. But what about the global outlook, Juvencio? You know, we're at the start of a new calendar year. What does the demand environment look like in 2025? What do you see as the opportunities and some of the big risks?
In some markets, there is a decline of the home furnishing sector, but IKEA is growing. And IKEA is growing despite of heavily invested in price reduction. So after COVID and after all the impact in supply chain, inflation impacted the life of many people over the world. That's why we were very brave last year, and we decided to invest 2.1 billion euros in lowering prices of IKEA products in all the markets where we operate. And now we see that despite of creating impact in the result, of course, it is also it was a good decision, because this is another proof point that IKEA is siding with many people. So we felt very proud of that decision, and the customers are really saying that to listen to us.
Is there room to drop prices any further?
We will always keep working to lower costs. IKEA is really a low-cost company, and the reason to have low cost, it's not to have more profit for any shareholder, it's to reduce the prices for the customer. Our net profit, 85%, remains in the company to keep expanding and making IKEA more affordable and sustainable. And 15% goes to the shareholder, which is a foundation, to support the charitable activities of IKEA Foundation. So there is €0 that goes to the private pocket of any shareholder. So we internally say, without low cost, we can never achieve our purpose.
Well, yes, and it is an interesting model that IKEA follows. But, we're here with President Trump taking office in a few hours from now. What's the expectation on what that could mean as far as business is concerned?
Yeah, let's see. Everybody's expecting the first signing. But for us, it's always a long term. Of course, you have IKEA is built on the long term. And it's in the long term where we are really committed. We communicated more than a year ago, actually, that we were investing in US as well. So our agenda will not change, and we will keep growing in that market as well. But let's see how is the impact. But the most important thing is to always have a long-term view in everything we do.
Juvencio, always a pleasure. Many, many thanks for joining us. We wish you the very best of luck with IKEA's expansion plans in India, and we look forward to seeing you back there.
Thank you, Shereen.
Thank you so much. Well, we will take a break here. That's the IKEA plan for India. More stores on the anvil, more e-commerce expansion as well. And, as Juvencio said, he is the Indian ambassador for India in the business community. So plenty of love there for India. A break, back in a moment with more.